The BMW Mini Rallycross Championship is here in the sunshine at Liddon Hill this weekend, with the championship being headed by David Bell, but he has been in strife during the course of practice, a broken engine putting him on the sidelines. So Drew Bellaby tops Q1 and Q2, Brad Durden fastest in Q3. The final is set to go, 6 laps ahead of us, and it is Drew Bellaby that will start on pole position, with Brad Durden middle of the front row and the Maidstone local driver James Osborne on the outside of the first row of the grid. Dave Ward and Steve Brown are on row 2. We wait for the lights to blink green, which they do, and who makes the best start? It's James Osborne, in fact, who's not been rallycrossing for that long, but that is a demon start. The Bell team car has the advantage, and Steve Brown also goes for the joker, gets that out of the way early in this 6-lapper. In the meantime, those that stay on the standard lap go through, with Drew Bellaby leading the race then ahead of Bradley Durden, and then it's Dave Ward, look, in his slightly damaged car, racer and race engineer par excellence Dave Ward, coming up to really the completion of a 12-month period in rallycross. Only really joined in at the back end of last year and has been going nicely ever since, and here he's pitching against Brad Durden as they head into the hairpin at the top of Harry Hill. All of which is enabling Drew Bellaby to get away. It's been a mixed day for the Bellaby family, because sister Paige missing the final in Super National with mechanical woes. So can Drew Bellaby uphold family honour? She's had 1 win already this year, rattles over the loose here. Back onto tarmac, onto the loose again at Chessons. And there are those that have jokered already then. So James Osborne it is doing the chasing. And let's see where he is going to be able to slot back in. Brad Durden is another one to watch, running second in the race, and he was second here in the earlier visit of the championship back in April. The car's now making the climb up the hill. And hard on the brakes, Dave Ward tries to scrabble up the inside. Eventually thought better of it, but what he's doing is certainly serving intent here against Brad Durden. Drew Bellaby getting away, she turns right now, back onto the loose section here. To the joker goes Durden. Now where does that leave him in relation to, for example, James Osborne? Dave Ward will go up to second, yet to joker. Durden heading for the right, that will bring him back onto the lap. And there, look, he will slot in behind Steve Brown, seemingly. So a loss of time for Brad Durden. James Osborne jokering again by the look of it. He's gone all the way around the outside of Chessons Drift in the background. So Osborne, I fear, has got a problem. In the meantime, the cars come out of the hairpin and Osborne is dropping further and further away. So now this is the battle of the jokers, as it were. Steve Brown, former rallyman, versus Brad Durden. Across the loose they bounce once again. Dave Ward's damaged car still going strongly. But Durden, having fallen back on the joker lap, now is going to struggle, I fear, to make up that lost ground. The race leader, Drew Bellaby, however, is looking oh so strong up front. Steve Brown flicks the car up through the hairpin. Chasing on behind him still is Brad Durden, and is that gap going to come down sufficiently to enable Durden to have a go, to fight for position? For the moment, the answer seemingly is no. Steve Brown, the man from Bamford, hangs on to the position for the moment. Downhill they drop once again. But Drew Bellaby, the Northallerton racer, clear in the lead at the moment. She rattles her way across the loose section, heading back towards tarmac, maintaining momentum, maintaining speed, and crucially as well, not making a mistake here. For Dave Ward, the man who lives in Toaster, just near Silverstone, he goes through the Devil's Elbow and again makes the climb up the hill now. Drew Bellaby downhill, but preserving the gap. Now both the top two have got to joker. They are seemingly going to leave it until the very end of the race here. To the joker on the last lap goes Bellaby. And where is Dave Ward? There he is. You can see the gap has not really grown hugely, nor has it come down very much. It's stabilised for the bulk of the race. But where will Brown and Durden be in relation to Ward? 1 is ahead, 2 is ahead. So Steve Brown set for his best finish of the season here. He is up into second place. Brad Durden third as they come down to the Devil's Elbow. And Dave Ward is going to be really frustrated with that, because on the Joker he has lost out. Second and third now just squeeze in ahead of him. Up the hill, Ward goes to the outside line. It's only now really when everybody is jokered you get a proper indication of the real pace of individual drivers. Ward to the outside of Durden, but Steve Brown has had a really good run jokering early. He is second, he's going to hang on to second as Durden goes third under braking for Paddock. He understeers wide, but Ward was sideways into the corner. It is a win for Drew Bellaby, win number 2 of the season. There is the flag, and Steve Brown taking second. An excellent job done, because that is his best finish of the season. Well done to Drew Bellaby. She is victorious. And James Osborne, troubled, coming down through Paddock. A real shame on home soil that it was not a better result. So Drew Bellaby takes the win. Steve Brown's best finish of the season. That's second, and Brad Durden is on the podium third. Fourth goes the way of Dave Ward, and James Osborne comes home in a frustrated 5th place. In the championship, Drew Bellaby now a clear leader ahead of David Bell, and Steve Brown is chasing hard. He is up to third, as next it's Pembrey.